Stress. That's a broad term. And to be honest, I don't even want to touch on it too much from strictly psychological perspective, as there are many great experts in this field dealing with it primarily, and I'm not one of them. But what I do know is the biological framework of stress, as well as practical experience combating it. And believe me, my experience in dealing with stress is extensive, to say the least. A difficult childhood, working shifts, health problems, years of working in corporate world, including managerial roles, parenting and taking care of family, not to mention all the things most of us go through. Lockdowns, social uncertainty, and economic crisis. That adds up. So let's get to the biological reality. Stress isn't just a feeling, it's a coordinated hormonal and nervous system response. Your sympathetic nervous system activates when you perceive a threat, real or imagined. That triggers the release of catecholamines. They are epinephrine and norepinephrine, and then cortisol follows. These aren't your enemies, they're survival tools. In the short term, they mobilize energy, sharpen focus, and prepare you for action. In natural circumstances, they get time to slowly calm down. And you calm down as well. The problem is chronic activation. Most modern stress doesn't resemble the bear in the woods type of situation. It's relentless and it doesn't give you time to breathe. Deadlines, family obligations, financial pressure, social uncertainty, mortgage, inflation, job pressure, parenting issues, and so on. Your sympathetic system stays partially on all the time. Like your foot is hovering over the gas pedal, never fully releasing. That's sympathetic overdrive. And this tension, unfortunately, has real bad metabolic consequences. So what does chronic stress actually do? When epinephrine stays elevated, your body becomes insulin resistant. You're mobilizing glucose and fat for action, but you're sitting at a desk. That energy goes nowhere, so it gets restored as visceral fat, and it drives inflammation dramatically. Over time, your adrenals get fatigued, not in the pop culture sense, but in the physiological sense. Your cortisol patterns are dysregulated, and your ability to respond flexibly diminishes. Stress also damages mitochondria. Chronic sympathetic stimulation accelerates electron transport too quickly, generating reactive oxygen species. Long story short, your cells accumulate oxidative damage. This cascades into everything: poor sleep, worsened insulin sensitivity, compromised immune function, and even cognitive decline. And there's a vicious loop with sleep. If you spike your blood glucose at night, whether from stress eating or genuinely elevated cortisol, acute hyperglycemia activates your sympathetic system by up to 20% in 30 minutes. You're trying to calm down, but your nervous system is revving like an engine. Poor sleep follows, cortisol dysregulates even more the next day, and insulin resistance deepens. Your parasympathetic nervous system is the brake pedal. It's mediated heavily by the vagus nerve, which is responsible for roughly 80% of parasympathetic output. When parasympathetic signal is high, you get proper rest, digestion, recovery, and calm heart rate. The vagus connects directly to your heart, lungs, liver, pancreas, and intestines. It's the antidote to overdrive. Heart rate variability, so HRV, is a real, measurable marker of this balance. High HRV means your nervous system is flexible, effectively shifting between sympathetic and parasympathetic as needed. Low HRV usually signals that you're stuck in sympathetic. It's associated with worse metabolic outcomes, more inflammation, and poorer insulin sensitivity. Now, you may actually be asking yourself, what can I control? Here's the empowering part. Stress management isn't about eliminating stress. We all know all too well it's not that simple. You cannot just turn your life around in a heartbeat. But what you can do is to build a capacity to recover from stress and prevent chronic dysregulation. You can actually train your body to handle stress better and thus lowering its levels. And this is the way. So, how to get it done? First of all, breath work. Deep breathing with your diaphragm. Breathing through your nose and your belly stimulates the vagus nerve directly. I recommend the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. It takes just a few minutes daily, and it's been shown to improve HRV dramatically. It's simple and it works. It works for me as well, so I highly recommend you trying it. Second of all, exercise. Yep, you guessed it. Strategic, deliberate, sympathetic activation through exercise. A hard workout followed by recovery creates what's called a parasympathetic rebound. Your system learns to oscillate. That's way healthier than being stuck in either gear. Resistance training, especially to muscle failure, does this beautifully because it's time-bound and then it ends, is followed by recovery, and it does wonders because of it. I cannot stress enough how much it works for me and people I work with. It's like you're replacing mental stress with acute physical one. Learn to use this leverage. The third one is cold exposure. Ice baths, cold plunges, cold showers, or even plunging your face in cold water activate sympathetic system acutely and trigger a parasympathetic rebound afterwards. That's one reason cold exposure in the morning became so popular nowadays. It trains your nervous system to be more resilient. Probably not for everyone. Well, surely not for everyone. But if you dare to try it and you're able to do it safely, it works well. 4 is metabolic control. This is the big one, if not the biggest. And it ties back to what you already know if you watch my channel. Keep your glucose stable, as low as possible. Don't spike your blood sugar, especially at night. If you eat before bed for some reason, make it protein and fat. Nothing that sends your glucose spiking and hijacks your parasympathetic. Fasting also helps a lot. When you're in a fasted state or in ketosis, your body isn't mobilizing energy without a reason. It's calm and efficient. 5. Prioritize sleep. That isn't just another fluffy advice. Early night sleep, especially 11 p.m. to 3 a.m., suppresses ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and supports growth hormone. It's where parasympathetic does its repair work. If your sleep is fragmented or late, your nervous system never fully recovers. Treat sleep as metabolic therapy, or should I say necessity, not like a luxury. 6. Take care of your dopamine and adrenals. Dopamine is especially important here. It isn't just about motivation. It's intimately tied to stress response. Chronic stress flattens dopamine. Conversely, dopamine dysregulation can amplify your perception of stress. The inputs are exercise, cold exposure, novelty, hobbies, and social connection, and reducing things that create false dopamine spikes, like excessive stimulation, doom scrolling on social media, or junk food. The adrenals produce cortisol and epinephrine, but they need support and recovery, adequate sleep, consistent meal timing, and micronutrient sufficiency. You cannot supplement your way out of your lifestyle problem, but you cannot lifestyle your way out of a deficiency either. Now let's ask ourselves a question. How big is stress biologically? It's one of the main drivers of insulin resistance. When one of my relatives or clients asks what is the most important factor for health and well-being, diet, exercise, sleep, or stress reduction, I would say they are all independent to some extent, like everything in a body. But stress, specifically sympathetic overdrive, can absolutely override good diet and exercise. And it's harsh, I know. On the other hand, fixing your metabolism makes stress more manageable because your nervous system has way less false alarms to respond to. The good news is you have more control than you think. You can't always change external stressors, but you can change how your nervous system responds to them. So take my advice. Resistance train with weights or your body weight. Restrict carbs. Eat whole animal foods, rich in protein and fat. Practice deep breathing. Make your sleep non-negotiable. Make time for your family. Pray. Go to church. Engage in positive hobbies. Stay away from media negativity. That's a big one as well. Read wise books and watch good old movies. If you can't change your job or other stress factors in your life, there's still plenty you can do to fortify yourself. So start now. That would be it for this video. Please let me know down in the comments what is your history with stress and stress management. Also, remember that you can always ask me questions there. I also highly encourage you to like this video, explore other ones and subscribe to my channel. That would be highly appreciated. For now, thank you so much for watching and being my guest. My name is Szymon and I wish you a wonderful day. See you in the next one and stay healthy.